Hey there lovelies, it's Sarah Leonard here from auraangelart.etsy.com, and this is my latest art journal page and my latest YouTube video. If you've been watching some of the most recent videos, you'll know that I've been working through a series of different goddesses since I finished my chakra series, and this week's goddess is Rhiannon, and she's all about self-love. So I'm taking inspiration from this oracle card deck called Sacred Mothers and Goddesses by Claudia Olivos. And something about the colours and just the feel of that Rhiannon card made me want to create my own little version. And part of what drew me to Rhiannon as well is not just the card itself, but a little bit of what her message is. So she says, respect yourself, love yourself, do not allow others to diminish your self-worth. The opinions and behaviors of others are not a reflection of who you are. You are good enough. So that kind of resonated with me today. So let me share a little bit about what I used. A lot of the things I used are the things that I'm using all the time at the moment. I'm really enjoying doing collaged backgrounds at the moment. So with this one I tried to go with different colour schemes for the sky and for the earth behind her, so more neutral greeny kind of colours with florals and things at the bottom, and then lots and lots of lovely blues and a few greens up at the top. And I used a nice vintage book page as a really good backdrop for drawing her face in. I always use my Mod Podge mat for sticking my collage pieces into place. I used my Neocolor 2 crayons for the hair, for her dress, for some of the colours on the moon here. And I also used my Neo Art bars for shading on her face. But if you don't have the Neo Art bars, you can just use the Neocolor 2s. They're very similar. They don't make the Neo Art ones anymore. They're just slightly more pigmented. Also for her face I used my Portrait Pink acrylic paint. I used some Prismacolor pencils. I used Pitt pens. I used my Uniball eye pen. Ooh, I keep getting that the wrong way up. And I used my Jane Davenport paint over pen in Unicorn, which is white. I think that's everything that I used on her face. For her hair I used a mixture of my Neocolor 2s and some of this Docraft acrylic metallic sapphire paint, which I also used in the background. The other paint that I used in the background was this PBO acrylic paint, and it's kind of a pearl version, so it's more of a metallic shiny version, and it says it's called blue on the back if you look at it, but to me that's very much green, so that's how I used it. And then I used a little bit of this metallic amethyst acrylic paint for her dress as well. I cut out the moon from some old manuscript paper, and I punched out with this little punch that's kind of like a cross between a star and a flower really. And I used that to decorate her dress and also to add some little flower stars in the background. I used my gelatos for her aura and energy. So I used raspberry, which is a nice sort of magenta-y purple colour. And I used black cherry, which is that darker purple you can see. And I used a little bit of this sparkle pen from Jane Davenport in silver. Didn't show up so well, so I switched to my favourite silver metallic pen, which is the Pentel paint marker. And I used that on her hair in the background and a little bit on her wings as well. So I think that's everything that I used to create this lovely lady. I hope you enjoy watching her come to life. I'll put in the description box the link to my Etsy shop, so if you like any of my artwork you might find something over there that you might like to buy, or you might find a little e-course that you might want to take and have a go at doing some painting yourself. So enjoy watching this lady come to life. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.